I've got an idea. I'd like to see something. I think we can do this. It'll be a challenge. That's the funny thing about these political things. There's always winners and losers. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings. I'm Ian, and I'm about to share some thoughts. It's a weird time we're entering. As I record this, it looks like Mr. Trump is probably going to win the election. He has 168 electoral votes in the bag, and it looks like another 111 worth of states that are reporting he's probably going to win them. Now, granted, we don't have results from California and Alaska and Hawaii and Oregon, and collectively they don't have enough votes to change the result. So, at the risk of pulling a Dewey defeats Truman, I'm going to go ahead and call it for Trump. Let's talk about what that might mean. I just don't know. We've never had, in my living memory, and that's 10 election cycles now, a situation where the victorious candidate has been so disliked by his own party, but additionally, somebody who has been so completely independently wealthy or bankrupt. Then again, we've also never quite had an election where both major party candidates have been so distasteful, even to their own party. Whoa. I mean, what does this mean? There's talk of impeachment. Well, what are they going to get him for? I mean, you need some theory of wrongdoing. Maybe he'll make a mistake. Could be that he'd do that which is sensible. And I'll tell you what sensible is in another video. I don't think I agree exactly with either major party. But he might just, get rid of the minimum wage, straighten out the tax code, eliminate loopholes for the wealthy. Maybe not. He might decide on a protectionist tariff stance, which would be an advantage to some people and a disadvantage to others. That's the funny thing about these political things. There's always winners and losers. And we like to talk about who wins and we don't like to talk about who loses. Or we like to talk about who loses and we don't like to talk about who wins. But there's always both. And if you're going to propose public policy, let's make a habit of talking about who wins and who loses and what that means, not just for the interests that have your ear or whoever bought your lunch that day, but what that means for all of us. So here's what I'd like to do. One day, one of us, you or me, just as likely one of you, is going to run for president. And when you do, you're going to need a platform. You're going to need a set of ideas about how to run the country, what to change, what to leave alone. And I've got an idea. I'd like to see something. I think we can do this. It'll be a challenge. But if each one of you watching this video would come up with a policy idea and don't tell me why it's a good idea. Just tell me who wins, who loses, and why. Put it in the comments below. And I think we can get a great discussion started. We can also, maybe, just maybe, do a presidential election the right way. We got 4 more years, ladies and gentlemen. 4 more years.